Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do some area using the sine rule for area today. So here's the plan. We have done labeling triangles. I'm now going to show you area of a triangle, including proof, how to do it. So I'll start off with, you guys need to have your books out. You need to be at your desk. This is the title. Natalie, if you need more time, you can pause the video and you can spend 20 minutes copying this out, don't worry. So using the sine rule to find the area of any triangle. So first thing I want to ask you is, what's the general formula for finding the area of a triangle? Hands up. Yes. Tilly? No, that is the area of a circle. Pi r squared is the area of a circle. Anybody else? Felicia? Yes. Half times base times height. Perpendicular height. Okay? That's fine. You know how to use that already. But what do we need to know when you want to calculate the area of a triangle like this? Well, the problem here was, what's the problem here? Let's have Victoria. What do you notice about it? Yes, exactly. We don't know the height. Right, so what we can do is just draw a line there. That's the perpendicular height. And you may have noticed you end up with a right angle triangle. Okay, so actually we can work out the height here because we have two side lengths and an angle. So we can actually use SOHCAHTOA to do that. So to work out this length, we know that sine of x equals opposite over hypotenuse. In this case though, sine of 43 equals opposite. We're going to call opposite h, which is a bit confusing because it's not the hypotenuse, but it's the height. So it's going to be the height over 8. And that tells us that the height, if you multiply both sides by 8, will give you 8 sine 43. And then you can just put that in a calculator and you've got your height. Now that you have your height, we can actually substitute this into that formula. You've got your height, you've got your base, which is 10, and then half is just a half. So you can actually use trigonometry to work out areas. Now, this is an example with specific numbers. What we need to do is generalize for any triangle. So here's a triangle I prepared earlier. Labeling the sides using conventions that we did in the first lesson, the first video, and then let's do the proof. So I've already got the letters here. I don't really have a choice of where I can put the lowercase letters. The C has to go there, the B has to go there, and the A has to go there. And just like last time, I am going to draw a vertical line from the top to the bottom, and then I'm going to make a right angle triangle. And you can do that with any triangle. And then I'm going to do the proof. So the proof is, I know the area is half times base times height. I can then say the base in this case is A, and the height, using what we did from the previous slide, we're going to need to work out. So the height is going to be, we can write sine C equals the opposite side. We're just going to call this opposite, which is the height, over A. You can substitute all the values in now and you can replace this. So sine C times A is equal to the opposite, which is also the height. And then you can replace this height into that formula. So you get half times B times A times sine C. You can just tidy this up by removing the multiplication signs and just putting it in order. So you end up with the area being half AB sine C. That is where the formula comes from for the area of a triangle, and this is called the sine rule for area. And you need to know that, you need to memorize this formula, but you also need to be able to show all the working out that I've shown here. So in your books, can you copy this out? The area of a triangle is half times base times height, or half AB sine C, where A and B must be the sides adjacent to angle C, if that's angle C. Okay, in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can use that formula to answer questions. Hit subscribe.